What's going on, guys? Thanks for watching Keep Calm and Game On. In this episode, I'm going to be reviewing slash unboxing slash doing a sound test slash giving my honest opinion of another microphone. This one is by a company called Uhuru, and this particular one is right here. So full disclosure, these guys reached out to me in an email. They asked me if I wanted to do a review slash give my honest opinion of one of their products. This one, obviously, is the microphone. So I said, sure, why not? They sent me one. Here it is, and we're going to unbox it, and I'm going to give you my opinion. They're not paying me nice things to say. I mean, they're not paying me to say nice things, nothing like that. They just sent me one. They want to know what I think, and I'm going to tell you guys what I think. Now, straight off the bat, I got to say, I'm a little bit surprised by the price, okay? The reason I'm surprised by the price is because I bought other microphones in the past that have been, more expensive, less expensive than this. But the thing that kind of surprised me was you get a lot of accessories in this package, okay? A lot of accessories. You get a podcasting condenser microphone. You get a microphone kit. Okay, so it's basically a kit, everything you need. You get a boom arm that kind of you can mount to your desk. You get a shock mount, a pop filter, and a windscreen. You get all those things, okay? And I will put a link in the description to the Amazon page if you want to check it out for yourself. But like I said, you get a lot of different attachments. And I bought previous mics, as I said, that costed around the same price, and all you got was the microphone. With that being said, I'm a little bit skeptical because sometimes if it's too good to be true, like if it sounds too good to be true, a lot of times it is too good to be true. So I'm skeptical, but I did also get a keyboard and mouse combo from the same company, and I was really surprised by that. So I'm optimistic, but again, I'm skeptical because for $64, I don't really know what to expect because a lot of these accessories, like the boom arm, the cheapest boom arm I found is like $20 on Amazon. The cheapest pop filter I found is around like $10 to $15. The shock mounts, around $20. So you're getting a lot of accessories. So I'm like, how are they spending, how much money are they actually putting into the microphone itself? So that's what we're going to find out because I will do a sound test at the end. But I'm just going to read you a little bit of what they say in the description on their page here. So it says, a professional USB condenser microphone. This USB condenser microphone uses the most advanced chipset. Its sampling rate is up to 192 kilohertz, 24-bit, while the other microphones rate only up to 48 kilohertz, 24-bit. Therefore, this USB microphone would provide a clearer, smoother, flatter voice. Cardioid polar pattern design enables this USB microphone kit to cancel noise from surroundings, making a clearer and more real sound. Moreover, with help of a pop filter in package, it will record a better and clearer voice for words with pronunciations of B, P, and F. Because when you say those letters, a lot of times you get that pop. I'm sure you've heard it in some of my other videos. So this shock mount and these pop filters are supposedly supposed to help get rid of that P sound. So it says it's easy to set up. You just plug it and play. Doesn't have to install any drivers, really. It's compatible with Linux, so on and so forth. So now that we got some of the details out of the way, again, I'll put the link to the page in the description if you want to read it for yourself. But we're just going to start unboxing this, and then I'll pause the video, and I'll plug it in, set up some of the accessories, and we'll go from there. If you want to know what I'm recording this on right now, this is the Turtle Beach PX11 headset. So you can kind of gauge between this and then when I plug in the new mic. But this is kind of what it looks like. This is what the box looks like. So pretty sleek, pretty flat. I like how it looks. Okay, it's a nice looking box. Obviously, the box doesn't really matter because you're not going to be talking into a box. You're going to be talking into a microphone. But it's kind of cool. This particular model, I'm going to mention that this is the UM900 in case anybody's curious, because there are different models of this mic. But it says professional USB condenser for podcasting microphone set. This is a set, obviously, comes with all the accessories. So let's just open up this bad boy. I probably should have got some, like a knife or something, but it doesn't look like there's any tape. So let's just open this guy up. So we pop it open here. And right off the bat, this is what we got. So this is kind of what it looks like as you open the box. It's got a lot of padding, a lot of foam, which is nice because you don't want that jiggling around. But it looks like we got ourselves a user manual, which is always helpful. It comes with this right here. Just going to flip through this. It's got, it comes in English, Dutch, and some other language. It's got the specifications. So it kind of tells you why this mic is supposedly better than other mics. It tells you how to place the mic, like how far away from your body and whatever, recording vocals, features, goes through the features. Oh, cool. It tells you how to install everything. So I should probably read that. But it tells you how to install the shock mount, the pop filter, so on and so forth. It shows you the wrong way to do it, the right way to do it. These are the accessories it kind of comes with. So it's nice that it has directions because, you know, sometimes mics don't, and you just have to Google stuff. Will I read these directions? We'll see. I might just try to set it up, and then if I get stuck, then I'll read the directions. But that's nice that it has that. So there we got that. It also has a little, kind of a little thank you card with information on it. They got an email support. So if you have any issues with it, tech support, you can email them on the back. They have a website. Basically says thank you for purchasing, so on and so forth. Pretty straightforward. And again, this is what it looks like in the box. So here is the little pop filter thing that this would go on the mic. So it's a little flat because, you know, it's been in a box, but I'm sure that will just kind of puff out once I put the mic on. So there is that. It looks pretty, you know, looks like it's a good shape. I have used a couple of these before, and it looks, you know, looks good. So there's that. We also have our little pop filter here. And I got to say, this looks like it's pretty decent quality. I have bought one of these before, not from this particular company, from a different company, but it's got like the gooseneck here so you can adjust it, which is cool. It's got this. And if I'm being honest, this looks like it's even a little better build quality than the one I purchased from a different company, and that was like, I think, around $20. And again, all this is bundled in the kit. It also has their nice little logo there, the Uhuru logo right there. I think I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, correct me, guys. If I'm saying it wrong, correct me, but I think it's Uhuru. That is, pretty sure that's how it sounds. But yeah, and then it's got this. So that should cancel out some of the pop sounds, you know, when you say P's and F's and B's and all that stuff. So that's what that's for. And again, that is what that looks like. So when you put this in front of this, it should cancel out a lot of that extra reverb and whatnot. So we got that. And I like that it's kind of just designed, like it all fits in there really nice. So let's pull out this part. I'm going to save this for later. And this is where we get into the nitty gritty with all the other accessories. Show you right there. So again, I like that it's all packaged in there nicely. Like everything has their own individual little slot, which is cool. Okay, so, man, there's a lot of stuff in here, okay? There's a lot in here. Let's pull. Okay, so we got our little thing, a little Velcro thing to, I guess, keep the cords all together and out of the way. So we got that. Okay. We also have a boom arm mic stand here that you can mount on your desk. So this is what that looks like. It is metal. The springs look like they're attached pretty well. And then it kind of just folds in, folds out. And then I'm assuming you attach the mic right here. And this is all metal. It feels like it's metal. Probably aluminum. I'm not sure. Aluminum's a little bit lighter than steel, so I'm assuming it's probably aluminum. You attach the mic here. You can adjust it with this knob. And then there's another attachment right here. And this would kind of pop into here. And this is what you would use to actually mount it onto your desk or your table or what have you. But yeah, so that's that. Let me just fold that in. And these all have knobs so you can adjust it. And, you know, you can tighten up the tension so it doesn't just move around on you. But I'm really liking the packaging, guys. I'm not going to lie. I am really liking this packaging. Kind of impressed so far for $65. I was not expecting packaging like this. I kind of just thought it would all be thrown in the box. But this is good packaging so far. It also comes with a cable right here. This looks like a pretty long cable as well. I'm going to assume it's probably at least 6 feet. So you get that with it. Not with a nice little twisty. You get a little twisty. No extra charge. Nice little twisty. Okay. You also got this shock mount. Now, I've never used one of these shock mounts before. I've been planning on getting one for a while. I just never, you know, got around to it. But it comes with this shock mount. Let me see if I can get it out of here. So you would put the mic in there, and this is going to help with kind of, you know, if something bumps into the table, this is going to keep your mic from jiggling around and, again, cut down on that extra noise. But it looks pretty straightforward. In here is a little bit of, feels like there's a little bit of foam in here to kind of keep the mic cushioned. And then it's got, you know, kind of bungee cord looking things. And yeah, this looks like, again, I'm not being paid to say nice things about this, but I'm kind of like really impressed because this is all metal as well. This is not plastic. This is all metal. And then this will just screw into your, like, you know, the stand and whatnot. But I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. Now, again, these are nice looking accessories. Great, you know, but we gotta test out the mic. Speaking of which, we're gonna pull out this bad boy here. That is wrapped in a nice little plastic baggie. Just gonna pull it out. And what do we got? This is what it looks like. So it's got the little logo on there right there. It doesn't have a volume adjuster to adjust the gain. I've done some reviews and I've had some mics that have that little adjuster. This does not. It doesn't look like it has one. I'm looking at the bottom. Nothing on the bottom. So it's pretty sleek though. Looks pretty sleek. This is also metal, I believe. Sounds like metal. It doesn't really pick up a lot of thumb or fingerprints. It kind of has that matte finish. And then you would just plug in your power cable down there at the bottom. I do like the fact that this is detachable. I've reviewed some other mics that it was not detachable. But hopefully it'll stay in there because I've had other mics where it just pops out and you'd like the slightest jiggle of the cord and it just messes with the connection and it gets cut in, cut out as far as sound recording goes. And that is not good. When you're recording audio, you want it to pick up sound and you don't have to want to worry about it like jiggling. So hopefully it'll stick in there nice and firm. But yeah, it feels pretty light. It does not feel heavy at all. It feels sturdy. Like this is metal. And yeah, so far so good. Impressed. I love the way this looks. Really sleek. It looks like in my opinion, it looks like an expensive microphone. And I'm just kind of blown away that it comes with all these accessories because a lot of mics that I've bought and used in the past do not come with any of these accessories. So I've had to buy the mic, then I've had to buy the accessories. When you buy them all together, you're good to go. So if you're just starting off, this might be a good one to look into. But again, I'm not going to recommend it yet because we haven't tested it out. So I'm going to pause the video, guys. I'm going to plug this in. I'm going to set up some of the attachments, and then we're going to go from there. Again, let me know what you think of the mic so far, if you think it's a good deal or not. Post in the comment section. And at the end of the video, you can tell me if you still think it's a good deal, okay? So I'm going to stop the video. Thanks for watching. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Be back in a sec. All right, guys, and we're back. I got the mic set up. I got the boom stand hooked to my desk. This was actually very simple to set up and install. I didn't even look at the user manual. I wanted to try it without the manual, but it's nice that I had the manual just in case. I think I set it up right. I did. Okay, that's a lie. I did look at the manual because it said you have to have the logo of the mic facing toward whatever you're, like, toward the direction you're speaking into. So I was going to have it facing the computer because it looks a little bit nicer. You would have got to see the logo. Looks a little bit more professional, but it said have the logo facing whatever the sound is coming from. So I spin that around. That's the only thing I really needed to tip on. But I attached the boom stand to my desk. Very easy, just pops in. All this is adjustable here, so you can kind of move that with all these here. I'm not going to adjust it too much, but this goes up and down, so on and so forth. I really like how sturdy this feels. Like, I thought it was going to be like pretty cheap at first, but man, this thing is solid. This thing is solid. I don't even have to really tighten it that much. But I got the shock mount on. I'm actually going to lower it just a little bit here so it's not too much in the way, but all this is adjustable. So there we go. Okay, so this is the sound that's coming through it with no filters on. I don't have the pop filter. I don't have this pop filter on yet. I don't have this pop filter installed yet because I wanted you to get kind of an idea of what it sounds like just raw, just with the mic in the little shock mount stand. I thought about just doing it without the shock mount stand, but you know, I just want to set it up because it looks nice and sleek. So this is kind of what it looks like and sounds like with just the shock mount on there. I'm about a foot away from it. Don't have any filters, as I said. I got nothing running in the background. So this is what it sounds like, just kind of clean. Now I'm going to put on the pop filter. But before I do that, I'm going to just say a little quick rhyme here. So Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Okay, I probably said that wrong, but you get the idea. Now I'm going to put on the little pop filter. So I'm going to put this on. Something I did notice straight off the bat was when I was installing this and plugging it into my computer, it installed real quickly, like 5 seconds, and it like updated the drivers or whatever. It just said, it's downloading drivers. What usually happens when you plug in something. But that was really quick. Also, when I plugged in the cord through the bottom, it fits snug. Like it even has like a little bump, so it doesn't come out. It feels good. Like that thing is not coming out unless you're going to really yank on it. Also, I was impressed because the cable, I thought it was 6 feet long. It's actually, I didn't measure, but it feels like it's 8 feet, because normally if I like stretch a cord from my hand to my hand, put my arms out, it's 6 feet. But this thing had extra. So I'm thinking it's about 8 feet, which is nice. It has a very long cable, fit in there nicely. So this is what it sounds like with the pop filter installed on the top. I'm going to pop it down just a little bit. It fits on there nice and snug. That's not going anywhere. So that should sound a little bit better. So with that on, I'm going to say that little ditty again. So Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? And this is supposed to kind of get rid of those P sounds and those pop sounds. So now I'm going to take this little pop filter. I'm not going to attach it to anything. I'm just going to kind of put it in front of my face, and we're going to see how that sounds. So let me know if you can hear a difference. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? So yeah, now you know what it sounds like, just clean with no filters on. Now you know what it sounds like with this filter on, and now you know what it sounds like with another filter in front of that. So again, I don't have any filters running through OBS at the moment either. You can obviously make it sound better if you were using like a noise gate or whatever. There's a lot of different filters you can install, whatever, depending on what program you're using. But I gotta say, I listened to this back after I recorded it with just the clean audio, with none of these on, and I was impressed. Like, I didn't really hear a lot of room sound. So I gotta say, the craftsmanship of the mic, I like the way it looks. I like the fact that it came with a shock mount, that it came with the boom arm, that it came with a pop filter, that it came with another pop filter, because all of this, if you didn't buy this in a kit, you were going to have to, obviously, maybe you just want the mic, and you already have like a mic stand, and none of this, maybe you don't need any of this. But I will say, I think it sounds better with this one on. I think it sounds a lot better with this one on. So you got double the filter on there. Plus, I got to say, I'm kind of blown away by this mic stand, because I've never used one of these before, but I know how much they cost when they're around $20, depending on how pricey you want to go. But this thing is solid. Like, the reason I've avoided buying one of these before is because I thought they'd look flimsy. But this looks good. Like this, it's not going anywhere. And on each one of these joints, it has a little screw that you can tighten. So it will stay where it is. Because I thought it was just going to be flapping around. But this thing it's nice. I like it. Everything hooked in really nice. Again, I didn't have to look at the user manual. I only had to look at it to see which, direction was, the front of the mic, because obviously if I had it spun the other way, it was going to sound terrible, because it would be picking up stuff from over here, and I'm obviously over here. So that's the only thing I was confused on, but that's what the manual's for. Also, there is a tech support line if you got any questions or anything. So let me know how it sounds, guys. What do you think? Again, I listened to it back without the pop filters on. I thought it sounded pretty good compared to some of the other mics I've used in the past. This is not going to break the bank. It is $64. Again, guys, this is $64.99 on Amazon. I will put a link in the description. Would I recommend this? I got to say, I would recommend this, because I have bought mics in the past, okay, that only came with the microphone. And then I had to buy a microphone stand for it. And if you buy the stand that you sit on the ground, you got to make sure you have floor space for that, because sometimes they have legs that come out. This mic stand, it just attaches right onto your desk. So I have this attached just on like my little keyboard thing that kind of pulls out, because there's like a little shelf underneath my desk, and it just attaches on there. No big deal. You could also attach this to the desk itself, or just something on the side of the desk. Or if you want, you could just unscrew this little screw and put this in like a normal mic stand. So you got options. But if you don't want any of this, you don't have to get it. But again, I've bought, mics in this price range that only came with the mic, and you're getting all these extra accessories. So honestly, I think this is even a good deal without the microphone because you're getting all these accessories for $64. And if you added all this up by itself, it would come out to about around this price. So it's almost like you're getting the mic for free, in my opinion. But I think it sounds good if you're just starting out on YouTube. You don't want to spend a whole lot of money and you want to just be set and ready to go from the get-go to see if you like it and stuff. If you're into podcasting or just recording music and you don't want to spend like a lot of money, because there are more expensive microphones. There are mics that probably do sound better than this, but those mics also cost a lot more money. So I think for the price, it's worth it just for the accessories alone. And again, this mic, like the sound of this mic and the quality of these attachments, like I'm blown away that this is only $64. Like this, honestly, with like the craftsmanship and everything and the way it was packed and just the way I think it sounds, I'll let you be the judge of how you think it sounds. But I think it sounds a lot better than the headset I was using. I think it sounds better than previous mics I've used. Obviously, I've used more expensive mics, and those more expensive mics do sound a little bit better than this. But again, they didn't come with any of the attachments, any of the accessories. And if you're just starting off, I think this is a screaming deal. I'm not being paid to say nice things about it. I will say that I'm kind of disappointed that it doesn't have a little gain filter, like a little volume knob on the front where you can adjust the gain. So you kind of have to do that within the program you're using. So I wasn't a big fan of that. Also, it would have been nice if it had like a little headphone jack so you could kind of, plug in some headphones, listen to yourself talk. But I haven't really come across any of those mics that have that feature that are below $100. So I'm not really too surprised that this one doesn't. But yeah, like I am just blown away by the craftsmanship and the quality of all this. Will all this hold up? We'll see. If I'm like moving this up and down, will it break eventually? I'm sure it'll break eventually. Everything breaks eventually. But for the price, guys, like you're getting a lot for the price. And I'm honestly surprised that this does not cost more because it all looks high quality. It all feels high quality. It sounds high quality to me. But again, I'll let you be the judge of that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Up until that first cut, I was using the Turtle Beach PX11 headset. So you can kind of scroll back, watch the first part of this video and kind of compare the audio. I also did that little test without any of the filters on, then with this filter, then with this filter. So if you want it to sound as best, the best it can, make sure you have this filter on and this filter attached to something if you want to get the best quality. But just with it in the shock mount by itself, it sounds pretty good in my opinion. But there you go, guys. That is the... Let me grab it real quick. Let me grab the box. That was the Uhuru podcasting microphone set. And this is the model UM900. So there you go. Let me know what you thought of it in the comment section. Again, I will put a link in the description. Thanks for watching the video. I'm not sure how long this video ended up being, but apologies if it was super long. But I like to kind of be thorough and kind of give my full opinion. And there were a lot of accessories that I wanted to kind of try out. And again, it was really easy to set up. And yeah, I'm probably going to be using this mic for a lot of my my live streams because it just looks professional. Like this thing looks... In my opinion, it looks like it's supposed to be a lot more than it actually was. But again, thanks for the creators of this mic for sending me a version to try out. Again, I'm not being paid to say nice things about it. They just sent me one to check out, give my honest opinion. And I gotta say, for $64, I am impressed. This thing should cost, in my opinion, at least $100 with all these accessories. And if you just want the accessories and you don't plan on using the mic, you get the accessories, but this is a high quality mic. So I gotta say, if you want to just buy something in a set and you're good to go out of the gate, you don't have to worry about buying, what attachment should I get, what boom mic should I get, what pop filter should I get. Everything just fits the way it's supposed to. It's got a long cord, plugs in, very easy. I'm gonna say, guys, I'm impressed, and I would recommend this. I would highly recommend this because I like the way it sounds. Again, be the judge of it for yourself. If you like the way it sounds, get it. If you don't get it. But I got to say, I'm impressed. I like it. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to check out more videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Again, link is in the description for this mic if you want to check out the nitty-gritty details for yourself on the Amazon page. There's a lot of info on there. But yeah, I'm impressed. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next video. Until then, my name is Adam, and remember, keep calm and game on. Toodles!